Hello everyone, and we are returning to Europe, back to Spain, and this will be a slideshow where I show you and tell you a little bit about Valladolid and Madrid. I'm sure most of you know that Madrid is in the center of Spain and is the capital. Valladolid is about a 2-hour drive northwest from Madrid, or a 1-hour train ride, just to give you an idea. This was shortly after we returned from Egypt, and not too far from where we were staying. There was the National Museum of Sculptures, located again near Valladolid Square, and they had a pretty unique collection of as early as the 12th century through 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th century sculptures, and a lot of them, like some of them, the ones I have here were some of my favorites that I took pictures of, so some were kind of freaky looking, but all cool nonetheless. We finished up with a picture in the courtyard and their pretty cool looking stairwell, and after we took the time to check out some of the churches in Valladolid. Now there's more than what I got here though, but the few while we're in that area. I do want to say I promised to eventually make a video while in Valladolid, but a lot of times it's in between trips and I'm just tired, so I just been taking photographs. But anyway, Campo Grande, there's peacocks everywhere, it's very beautiful. I just took a couple photos there. Someday I swear to make a better video showcasing all of this. Definitely way more to see than what I just showed. We also checked out this really cool ramen place called either Booga Ramen or Bugga Ramen. Whatever you prefer, I don't know, I'm stupid. Either way, 10 out of 10, would definitely go back, highly recommended. And that kind of sums up the first little portion of Valladolid. Like I think a day or so after this is me asleep with Teresa on a train to Madrid. Now, I've been to Madrid several times. However, as far as the actual city goes, I've been there just a couple of times. So this is just a way for me to see more of the city that I haven't seen before. Yeah, because most of the time I arrive at the train station. Yeah, so that's why I really haven't been able to spend much time. Usually me en route to go see Teresa. Yes, anyway, so now in Retiro Park, which is very beautiful. Lots of green, lots of different types of birds. And one thing I thought was interesting was I saw people playing kayak polo, which to me is kayak basketball, I guess you could say though, but either way it was neat. Don't mind me, I just want to show off my badass selfie that Teresa took. Anyway, yeah, plenty of stuff to see there, and after we went towards, I believe it's called the Crystal Palace. Oh, this was a part of it. Both were closed at the time. Even though it was closed, it was still, it was nice. A couple of cypress trees. I got to see some black swan. After that, we came across this pretty cool looking library, like the sunrooms available to read in. Jealous. Just a modern church there that I felt looked unique, so. And this fountain, Teresa said, there's an exact replica in Mexico. We had our lunch, and believe it or not, we had, I think it was like 3 courses and like 3 to 4 different appetizers. I was pretty full. After we went to the National Museum of Prado, which has been rated the 2nd best art museum in the world, losing to the Louvre. Either way, both are amazing, I'm sure, and here there's over 8,000 different types of artworks. A lot, mostly Goya, I think, are some mostly consisting of the pictures I took, but other stuff as well that I, thought was cool to take a picture of. After the art museum, we went to Provincial Square. We had a day tour arranged to see some of the local sites, but we mostly just enjoyed the walking around of the city and I took pictures of stuff that I thought looked cool. Some Spanish graffiti, some of the local restaurants. Overall, we enjoyed the tour. And also, there were these shots, I believe they're called Madronio shots, but it's in like a chocolate layered wafer cup. And don't worry, I didn't drink it, but Teresa sure did. Now the tour is going to conclude with the Cathedral of Santa Maria, so we made our way over there as it was starting to get dark out. Cool seeing a lot of it at night. This building here, I think the last time I was in Madrid, I took a picture of this from a further away distance, saying the next time I'd see it would be eating at the top of it. Now this is as close as we got. So this is actually a temple gifted to Spain from Egypt after their help with the relocation of Abu Simbel and Aswan. And I actually posted that in one of my videos recently when I was there, so it's kind of a nice little way to end this trip. So that was it for Madrid. Later on that night, we did return to Valladolid, but this is from a couple of days later, just an assortment of some pictures that I took, that I actually liked. The remainder of my time in Spain consisted of mostly Valladolid, and where I took plenty of walks. Eventually came Valentine's Day, not too many pictures from that, just a couple. Went to a restaurant, well, a Mexican restaurant that was, close to where we were. Went to some of the local bars and nightclubs, but not for long, just to hang out a little bit, and walked around the city at night. This was like a day or so later. I really like this bridge. I think it was called Puente Colgante, or Suspension Bridge. Either way, it was a fun day spent. And then it was the early morning train from Valladolid to Madrid International Airport. This is just me boarding my train, and it's me looking out the window. Thanks for watching, and see you all in the next adventure, which will be in Mexico.